Hello YouTube, Totem Gaijin here again for the Self-Improvement Kick Part 2. Today I want to talk about, in the last video I mentioned I've been wanting to try to do something with my hair. I'm not sure really if this is actually going to work out for me, but I was watching a lot of, I had been watching a lot of reruns of David Tennant's run of Doctor Who, and I figured, I'll try to do something like that. So the first thing I did was I watched a lot of videos on the channel TDM Style, 10th Doctor Matt. He's got a lot of helpful videos about how to do your hair like David Tennant's 10th Doctor. And today I figured I'd just kind of talk about what that's been like, all the stuff I've had to get to try to do that. And it has been about a few days since I started trying that Tiege Hanley stuff. I don't think it's been long enough to really say too much about it. The wash and the scrub make your skin feel really clean, but I don't know much about the how long it's supposed to take for like the eye or like the super serum stuff to do anything. I don't know if you can see any differences. I don't think I really do. I need to shave. Yeah, I know. But so what I do to like get my hair from like what you saw in that last video to sort of like this. I don't even know if this looks good. It's hard to even see like your sides when you got like glasses, especially, or the top here. And all I see is this goofy ducktail in the front. But you know, I've been I was the type of person who would shampoo every day, and I found out that's a no-no. So I've been shampooing like maybe every other day or every 2 days or so. But when I get out of the shower, I keep my hair wet. I just like, instead of like scrubbing it dry with a towel, I just like pat it like that. And then the first thing I'll do is I'll use a like, this is just an example. It's just what we had around, so I used it anyway. I've got something on order that's supposed to help control like frizz too. That I'm hoping it'll be better, but this is what we had. So you want to use like this heat defense spray, because we're going to be blow drying it. And then since my hair is really thin and stays pretty flat, I've been using just mousse. I don't know if there's a better mousse or anything, but this is just what we had on hand again. And just getting about in between a golf ball and a tennis ball sized glob of it, just smacking on there and just rubbing it all around, and then just blow drying it like in the direction I want it to sit. We just had like a blow dryer like this, like an old one. It just had like this. You want to get one that has one of these. It's called a concentrator. And you just snap that on there, and then when you're blow drying, you just want to blow it in the direction that you want your hair to be going, and like running your fingers along that direction, and then getting like up at the front and blowing it up so that it kind of stays up naturally. And for this one, I had to blow it back down a little bit too. And then I've been trying a bunch of different hair products. The first one I got was before I got my haircut. I figured, I just try out like a pomade, but that didn't look too great because my hair was just a little bit too long on the sides. It was like just like past the top of my ears, so it looked kind of dumb. But if you're into like a pompadour or something, this stuff worked okay. But yeah, it's not really what you want with this kind of style. The next thing I got was it's the matte separation wax from TG Bedhead. That works pretty good. It's definitely got a really high hold, and when it dries, it's like opposite to the pomade, which will make your hair look really shiny. The TG Bedhead will make it look really dry. And another thing I had, it works, it doesn't work quite as well as the matte separation wax, but it's just this Dove for Men sculpting paste. It's not, it's yeah, like you can see, it's more of a paste, so it's not quite as thick as the Bedhead, but it works all right if your hair is pretty short like this. But then, like I said, I've been watching a lot of those TDM style videos, so I got these two things here. This is what I just tried today, but it's the TG Bedhead Hard to Get paste, and it just comes in this little guy right here. He's alright. It does smell like bubblegum, if you like bubblegum. And that's just to get the like after the mousse and the blow drying, and you've kind of got this shape that's just going like this, sort of. You just work that in. I'd say starting like right here-ish, and working your way back a little bit, and then going forward. You really want to get the roots so things stand up instead of just going. But then just kind of just rubbing it all in there, and then you want to let it sit for a few minutes to let it set. And after that's done, I use this other thing. It's this TG Bedhead hair stick, and this is, it's like a wax, but it's got something in it that makes your hair a lot like wetter, shinier looking. And so I would just like use like the cap of this to just scrape a little bit off, and then just work it in like the tips of my fingers, and then just run it all through there. And then you start like you kind of try to work this forward, and then just like running it through all of your hair to make sure all of it gets covered. And then you start working the hair in the direction that you want to go. I don't know, it's really hard for me to get anything close to what he had on those on his videos. So I don't know. It kind of looks dumb to me, but maybe it looks okay. I don't know. But yeah. Well, once you've got that all worked in, then you kind of just like you take your hand, open up your fingers, run it through the front, and then once you reach the back, just kind of close your fingers and then pull it up and out. But the thing it does for me is like if you look at like the Tennant hairstyle I was trying to copy, the one from the episode called Midnight, like this part, it should be sticking up and angled a little bit more of this, and I can't really get it to do that. I don't know if it's just a little bit too short right now or what, but so yeah, I just run my fingers through like that, grab it and pull it up and forward, and then that kind of gets this, but that makes this one to go all in one spot, so I have to kind of pick it out like that, and then just run my fingers back through here again, and then just try to like pull the little strands forward a little bit so they're not falling quite as flat. uh, you know, and then afterwards, just making it stick with this hairspray. I wanted the one that said freeze hold. So I think that's like the highest hold you can get in like a hairspray. So it'll keep it like that for a while. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for what I've been trying to do with my hair. I don't know if it'll look a little bit better when it gets a little bit longer. I know that the sides are kind of short for that. They should be more like normal length and not look quite so buzzed. And I'm trying to work on the sideburns here. Like naturally it gets like right about here, but I'm trying to grow them down to here. I'm not sure if that's going to fill in or not. I kind of hope it does. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about any of that. So I think my next video will be when I've gone through the month of the T. Chanley Uncomplicated Skincare for Men. I've got the level 3 system. Check back with him in with me then. Thanks. Bye.